Add a glass of champagne and this Taliban gathering could be mistaken for a garden party. It's a special day for these fundamentalist fighters. For the first and last time, their leader, labeled more dangerous than bin Laden by the Americans, is giving a press conference to Pakistani journalists. This was May 2008. Inside his fort in South Waziristan, Taliban armed to the teeth to protect their master, Baitullah Mehsud. You'll only see his back. His face has never been photographed or filmed, and with good reason. For the Americans and Pakistanis, this is the man to get. Head of the Taliban since 2007, Baitullah Mehsud is also blamed for the assassination of Benazir Bhutto and claims recent bombings on Pakistan's major cities.
The Pakistani government and the Americans are making martyrs of us and invading us here, but also in Afghanistan and Iraq. These Christians are the enemies of Islam, so I'm calling for jihad. The Muslims will triumph. History will show we beat the Russians, the Americans, and will pulverize them even more if that is God's will.
And to wage this holy war on their own soil, this analyst says the 25,000 Pakistani Taliban divided into 40 independent groups must pledge allegiance to Mullah Omar, the supreme commander based in Afghanistan.
No Taliban group can survive until he have you can say the certification from the Taliban in Afghanistan. They have contribution for the fighting in Afghanistan, providing the logistics, the money, or sometimes the recruits, but in their territory they are independent to run their affairs according to the local needs.
But in this conflict, it is still difficult to know who are the people who call themselves the Taliban.
Who is the Taliban? So anyone can put on a turban and sort of say, they're Taliban. There is clearly a Taliban that is fighting the Americans. There's a certain amount in Pakistan and of course the Afghan Taliban. Then there are other people who call themselves Taliban. All of them are under the heading of Taliban. As I said, who are criminals, who are foreign backed, who are jihadis also.
Despite the best efforts of the American and Pakistani army, Baitullah Mehsud is still at large. If he is killed, the Taliban movement could well be disrupted for a matter of months, while a new leader is promoted into his place as the thorn in the side of the Pakistani government.